Here, look out, miss, look out!
Oh, I am sorry. You haven't hurt yourself, have you?
Not this time, I don't think, no.
Oh, I really am very sorry. It's all my fault. I wasn't looking where I was going.
I noticed. Never mind, no harm done.
Come on, let me help you.
Oh, that's kind of you, miss.
I'm afraid I was admiring the view.
Yes, it is lovely around here.
You see, I'm looking for things to paint. I'm an artist.
Well, it's all around you, isn't it?
Yes, it's beautiful.
Yeah, mind you, when you've lived with it as long as I have, you tend not to notice it.
You know, I really am very sorry.
Oh, say no more, say no more. Just a way of getting introduced, that's all. Nothing to worry about. Is this your first visit?
Yes, it is.
And you going this way? Let's walk together, then. Not much of what you call local interest around here. That's the post office back there. You can get almost everything you need. And that's the church over there. They reckon it's pretty fine. This, of course, is the village green. Oh, and you see those two little girls over there on the ponies? There's a riding school over there. And what we're coming to now is the village. Not much to it, but I wouldn't live anywhere else. And that's why I'm Paul Wood for you.
It's lovely, but what about the wood itself?
A lot of people ask about that. Fact is, there isn't one. There used to be, though. I expect you've heard of William the Conqueror.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, well, he planted a wood here, and then a bit later on, a gentleman named Lord Nelson, he cut the trees down to make some ships with them. 1 or 2 trees left on the hill over there. But it was all wood at one time. And that's the history of Winefall Wood in a nutshell. And now you've come here to paint.
Yes, that's right.
But not in the middle of the road.
No.
Do you plan to stay for a day, or...?
No, I think I'll stay for about a week.
Ah, and what about accommodation?
Oh, I expect I'll find someone to put me up.
Morning, Rector.
Good morning, Frank.
15 bob a day, bed and breakfast.
That would be fine.
Fair enough. Now, this building we just come into, I haven't mentioned yet, but I reckon it's the most important. It's the pub.
Marvellous.
And I happen to be the owner, and I've got a spare room.
That's lovely.
It's a bit small, and we're a bit rough and ready, but you'd be very welcome, and we'd do our best to make you comfortable.
Thank you very much.
Well, that's settled then. My name's Frank Summers.
How do you do? I'm Jenny Smythe.
Fine. Come along, then.
Hey, Dad, look. Dad, have a look out here.
Eh?
Look, Dad, look, some funny men up there. What are they doing here?
Oh, I don't know. Strangers, I think.
Oh. Ah, we chief. We arrived, Henry. Follow me.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning to you. My friend and I are from London. We've come to survey the village for the new M17.
A new what?
I thought that would surprise you. A new relief road. And we'd like rooms for a week or two.
I've no rooms to spare.
I should say we're from the Ministry of Transport.
No doubt, but as I've just told you, I've no spare room.
My good man, we're from London. Don't you want to make us welcome? We're going to transform this little place of yours.
Oh, you are you? We'll see about that. But I've no rooms, and if I say it, I mean it. No, if you don't mind, I've got a lot to do.
Well, fair enough. I don't doubt your word. But perhaps you'll be good enough to tell us where we can get lodgings.
I don't know, and frankly, I'm not sure that I care.
Now, you look here, my man.
My man? I'm not your man, but I'll tell you this. The way you're going about things, you'd better try the police station. They might give you a cell for the night.
This is insolence.
Then you better fill in a form about it. In the meantime, go on, get out, both of you.
How dare you?
You shall hear more of this. I shall write to the minister.
Well, good luck to you, but in the meantime, get out, go and clear out the pair of you. Oh.
You shall hear more about this.
Pretty good.
Everyone who watches an artist at work says that.
And then they say, I wish I could do that. Must be such a nice hobby.
Why don't you take it up properly?
Could earn a lot of money. All the same, I mean it. I think that's pretty good.
Yes, but what do you know about art?
Well, you're about the fifth person to set up an easel in exactly this spot to paint the very same view.
So you live here?
That house over there, brown one.
It's lovely. I saw it as I came in.
You can paint one of us next.
I'll see.
I commission you.
Oh, very nice. Painting this size. My fee is 45 guineas.
You're not serious.
Oh, yes, I'm a professional.
So you do make a lot of money then?
Not yet. I hope to. Must be lovely living here all the time. Oh, surely, you must love it.
I'm going to leave.
Leaving?
It's too quiet round here. There's nothing doing.
Where are you going?
Places.
What will you do when you get to them?
Send you a postcard, I suppose. No, I want to go to London. Go abroad while I can. See things this place doesn't provide. Discotheques, restaurants, proper cinemas, a chance to meet people.
And then what?
And then, when I've finished university, I'll have to find a job.
Such as?
Oh, accountancy, stockbroking, something on those lines. Or I could even be some kind of civil servant.
Civil servant?
Why not?
Like my pompous old Uncle Cecil, I suppose.
I wouldn't know.
Or like the two everybody's complaining about who arrived this morning. A couple of bowler-hatted nitwits from the ministry.
I've got to do something.
Then why not do a job in the open air, out of doors, here in the country? What do you spend your time doing?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
What do you want to do?
Nothing.
What do you like doing?
Sailing, swimming, lounging about.
And so do I when I've got time, and riding.
And the odd game of tennis.
And the old game of tennis.
Wandering down to the pub.
Hitchhiking.
Watching the local cricket team on the green.
And just generally...
Exactly.
Then why leave?
Because I find it all so dull.
You don't appreciate it, that's your trouble.
Oh, yes, I do. We've got scenery. Fields, some with cows in, some without. Trees of all sorts. A river winding away. And a village. A pub. Cottages thatched, of course. And some very, very paintable scenes. But things just don't happen in Wynefall Wood.
Do you mean that?
What?
That things don't happen here?
Yes, nothing ever happens in Wynefall Wood.
Really? But that's wonderful. I've been looking for a place like this for ages. I thought they didn't exist. Honestly, you don't realize how lucky you are.
But if I do go, then I will know. I want some fun out of life, don't you?
Yes, of course. That's why I'm here.
Is this your guitar?
Yes, it is.
Do you play it?
But of course I do.
Give us a tune then, come on.
Now you play to me while I'm working.
No, come on, stop work and relax. Take a break. Play me something. That's what you brought along for, wasn't it?
All right.
Here when the water is cool and the summers are warm, it's blue skies and butterflies and flowers where the bumblebees swarm. Town life is one like a dawn, never taken by stride. So leave me where the willow weeps low and the river runs wide. Summers come and go, but I'll never know just how much I needed someone like you. Days come and go as though nobody realized. An everlasting dream is what this living means to me.
Sometimes I think that the time's drawing me away. Then I look into your eyes and know that I'm gonna stay. Lovers come and go, but I will never know just how much I needed someone like you. So leave me where the willow weeps low and the river runs wide.
Will you be quiet? You'll frighten the fish. Oh, it's you.
Dad!
Do you have to catch girls just where I'm trying to catch fish?
Sorry, Dad.
I should think so, too. Can't get any peace all morning. Well, go on, introduce us.
Yes, of course. Jenny, this is my father. Dad, this is Jenny.
Delighted to meet you.
What do you do?
It's funny. First it was stamps, then racing models, then gliders, and now at last he's grown up, not before time.
Jenny's an artist. She's come here to paint.
My dear girl, paint away. We've got some of the loveliest scenery down here, while it lasts.
Why? What do you mean?
Because believe it or not, this is where they want to put the new M17 motorway. Slap through the middle of our village.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes, and over my land, too. Those two men from the ministry came marching through the village like a brigade of bloody guards. Said they wanted to survey it for some new motorway.
What, here? They couldn't do that.
My dear boy, if they want to do it, they will.
So if you want to paint some nice old-world views of Windfall Wood, you better start painting now, while there's still time.
But that's awful. They wouldn't want to, surely. It'd ruin the village.
No, that's progress. I'm not sure in what direction. Still, there it is.
They
It's got
can't
to be
let that
stopped.
happen.
Over my dead body, of course, which is probably how they will do it. Of all the outrageous, horrible...
You see, those are the two I told you about. You don't want to be like them, do you?
But that's absurd. Why don't we know about it? You just can't put a road somewhere without telling someone. Who are these men, anyway?
Types in the ministry.
What are they up to? I wonder where they are now.
You know, this really is a swizz, them treating us like this. They've no idea what super future lies in store.
With an independent team of experts on the scene, we know that they'll be coming back for more. So take a letter, Miss Jones, write this down. There's a fever running riot in this town. If we don't do something soon, they'll dispatch us to the moon without the slightest chance of coming down. It's just that everything has its place. Yes, everything has its place. Bureaucracy is really here to stay. What these peasants fail to grasp is that country life can't last. So take a letter, Miss Jones, right away.
I've been giving this some thought, and I really think we ought to make a start and work according to the plans. They've got no right to throw us out.
Because we know what we're about. Who cares if it's someone else's land? So take a letter, Miss Jones, and write this down. I don't like being treated like a clown. We're representatives or state our opinions carry weight, so turn around, we're marching right back into town. It's just that everything has its place. Yes, everything has its place. Bureaucracy is really here to stay. What these peasants fail to grasp is that country life can't last. So take a letter, Miss Jones, right away.
If they think that they can stop us doing something that we ought, then someone ought to tell them that we're really not that sort, and that we intend to stare them in the face. 'Cause everything, yes, everything has its place.
How's it coming on, then?
Not too bad.
Does it look like me?
Oh, yes, it's very accurate. I'm doing your warts and all.
I suppose I asked for that. You'll let me have it when it's finished.
5 guineas?
5 guineas? You must be joking.
If it ever gets finished, you must keep still.
But that's one thing I just can't do. I suppose I'm just naturally restless.
Suppose that's the reason you're going away.
Yes, it must be. You see, I just can't live in a place where nothing ever happens.
But, John, something has happened.
True.
They're going to destroy this place, ruin it completely. This isn't what you wanted, is it?
No, of course not. But I've got to get out of here and see the world. Then maybe I'll settle down.
Yes, I know, but all the same, I shouldn't be away too long. Because when you get back, you'll find it all gone. A horrible great road stuck right through the middle of this village. Don't you see? You've got to do something.
Yes, if one can.
Of course you can. You've got to fight.
Don't you think we're getting a bit serious?
I am, certainly. And why aren't you? Honestly, I know I'm a stranger here, but I reckon I could...
Let's turn it in and go for a walk, then.
You don't realize I've got to work.
You can wait, surely. When we first met, you said you liked lounging about like me.
When I've got time.
Of course you've got time.
Well, give me 5 minutes more while I get this sketch properly started.
Oh...
All right, I give up. Show me what there is to see of Windfall Wood.
That's good. Yes, I like that very much.
That's 3 years at art college for you.
Let's go. Come on, you can leave your gear on the table. Come on.
Which way?
This way, it's the nicest. That's about all there is to Windfall Wood.
And that's the way you want it, isn't it?
Yes, if I want it at all.
Quiet.
Mm,
Happy?
I suppose so. And you?
Oh, yes. Listen to the wind. You can just hear it in the trees.
I often come up here, as a matter of fact.
To look at the view?
No, just for the peace.
So you do love it, really?
Yes, I do. But you can have too much of it sometimes. It gets lonely. Actually, that drawing of yours, I wouldn't mind buying it. I can afford it.
I was only joking.
Don't you sell your stuff then?
Of course, but not to you. I'll give you that one.
Will you?
When it's finished. But you'll have to learn to keep still.
I'll try. It's good. I reckon I'll get it framed and... Are you glad you came?
You don't know what to say. Of course I am, if you are.
Of course I am.
And so am I.
How long will you stay?
About a week, I think. When are you going?
I'll stay as long as you stay.
A week. Something like that.
Only a week?
I've only got a fortnight.
You don't want to go. My parents would put you up. You want to make the most of your stay here.
You wanted to leave. Now you don't want me to.
Quite.
A place where nothing ever happens. But now something has happened.
This is the nicest thing that has ever happened to me. I mean it.
And to me, John. That wasn't very romantic, was it?
Those two fellows from the ministry are knocking about on the hill up there. We've got to do something about it.
All right, John, come on, let's go.
Wait for me, wait for me.
Henry, stand still! How can I take a reading if you keep moving about? Henry!
Hey, we got a visitor.
Henry?
He calls a visitor. And be polite to him. I think we're on his land.
Cecil Smythe. How do you do? This is my assistant, Henry Johnson.
I'm going straight to the point. You're on my land, and I want you off.
Yes, sir.
Well?
Yes, sir.
Well?
I have actually here a Form 16B1, which states...
Get off my land!
Well, a 16B1 is a 16B1, and in addition, this one has endorsement according to the law reform.
I don't care what it is! Get off my land!
Good morning.
Good morning.
What happened? How'd you get on?
Did you manage to move them?
I can't shift them bloody civil servants. Look at them up there mucking around with their plans and their forms and their tape measures.
Well, a whole lot are following us. They'll be here in a moment.
You've got some. Oh, marvellous. Right. And if necessary, we'll fight. But first, I think a little more diplomacy. You go up and try and talk to them, my dear. You never know a woman's touch.
Well, if you think that might work, I'll have a go.
You go and try. Go on.
All right. Uncle Cecil, what are you doing here?
I might as well ask you the same thing, my girl. On some frivolous waste of time, no doubt. Trouble with you youngsters today is you don't know what hard work is.
But don't you realize, Uncle, you're not wanted here, you and your stupid road.
Road, indeed. A vital intercity arterial link. A triumph of modern technology. A realization of mankind's progress towards...
But, Uncle, it's only a road, and they don't... If your stiff-collared, pen-pushing friends from the ministry could see what you're doing to this village, they'd soon forget their motorways and start living.
Living? You've got to earn one first.
Well, and who might you be? Not that it really matters. We're staying, anyway.
He thinks the same as us. He wants you two out of the way.
Yeah, you just listen to me, my young friend.
Cecil,
What?
brought some friends with them, Cecil.
Oh. Oh, well, we finished here, haven't we, Henry? Yes. We finished here. I should know when we finished, Henry. Come along. We're just going.
For some. Nice days fishing, get away from the wife.
Stop mumbling, Henry. Talking sounds a bad habit. Works do. Now, hold that. And hold that. Right. Hold on. Back a bit. Back. Further. Come on, Henry. Further. Back. Go on. Go along. Back. That's perfect.
I don't think this is my contract settled. If I stay here much longer, I'm going to catch a cold. Help!
Oh no! Look what you've done! Well, you'll have to go and get them or we'll get slaughtered.
What have you got there? Good heavens! It's the plans! Well done! Well done! The plans!
I say, hold on! Hey, stop! Stop! You've got off that! You horrible man, come back! The dog's down! Stop!
I hope Mr. Rutledge gets here soon. Most important matter we do. Oh, Mr. Rutledge, there you are. I wondered when you were going to turn up.
When I was going to turn up? Why, on time, my good fellow, on time. Yes, just in time. And I've caught some remarkable fish today. I'm just going to dry them out, and then I'll present them to this meeting. Hello, very glad you could come. Very nice to see you. Hello.
Look, there he goes, inside the house, after him. Look what it says. Public meeting to organise a protest against the proposed new motorway M17. We can't go in there, they'd lynch us. But we can't let him have the plans, they make us redundant.
Well, if we can't go in and get them, and we can't go on without them, what are we going to do?
Now, ladies and gentlemen, now I reckon you all know why we're here this afternoon, and it's a matter of considerable importance to our village. It seems that the powers that be, whoever they might be, have decided that this is just the place for the M17. Now, I've lived here all my life, and so have most of you, and we don't want to see the place spoilt. But I reckon it will be if we don't do something about it. Now, what we've got to do is to get together and work out a plan, a campaign or something. Now, we've got to... and here's Mr. Rutledge. And perhaps he can tell us a bit more about it.
You all know why we're here. They want to build a whacking great road straight through our village. But are we going to let them? No! Perhaps they will. Who knows? But one thing's certain. We're going to get in there and fight like hell right to the last trench. Give them a damn good run for their money, yes. Then even if the worst happens, we'll have done our bit. You know, when I come to think of it, it's really just like the war all over again. I remember in '39 when I came home from my holiday in Mallorca. No, it wasn't Mallorca, it was Bermuda, that's right. I found that everyone was getting ready for invasion, but no one knew when it was going to start or how or anything about it. So I thought, now look, this won't do at all. Nope. So I rang up a very good friend of mine. Five rifles, 2 of them were left over from the Boer War, and enough ammunition for 1 round per man per week. And then we had, oh yes, we had 24 pitchforks. I remember the pitchforks. We could borrow them whenever we wanted to. And then there were, what else was? Oh yes, there were 6 tin helmets. 6 tin helmets, so that was all. But we had the men. We had the finest able-bodied men in the village. Yes, and all in all, we must have been the best Home Guard contingent in the area. It's the spirit that counts.
Must be in it.
Right, you see. Now, the Colonel said to me, look, we can't advance because that would take us straight through Mr. Summers' wheat. And we can't dig trenches because all the cows would fall into them. We can't go back to the wheat sheaf because it's not open yet. And anyway, half the men have lost their gas masks. So what do you think we should do? And I said, I think we should... Oh, yes. Yes, well, I'll finish that one some other time.
Heard it all before.
I know these plans. I'll go and get them for you. Be back in a minute.
Somebody coming! Quick, hurry up!
They were there all along. You'll have to go and get them. Go on.
Here we are. I fished these out of the river about half an hour ago. And if they're what I think they are... Yes! By Jove, here it is, the new road. I'll leave these on the table and you can come have a look.
Villages young and old, we must unite. Mention the village street, challenge our right. Throw away your worries, there's plenty of time. Make the most of life while the weather is fine. It's wonderful, wonderful world. Life in the world is so good. Where time stands still and you do just what you will.
Raising money, with the cotton plate, the rivers run dry and the trains run late, but
A wonderful, wonderful world. Life in the world is so good. Where time stands still and you do just what you will. Why can't we be free like a bird in the sky? Don't know why we can't be left with our own way of life. Wonderful, wonderful world. Life in the world is so good. Where girls stand still and you do just
say no more, please. Listen to me, all of you. Listen. I want a fair hearing.
All right. Quiet, everyone. Quiet. Let him have his say.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, progress is progress. That is my message to you. Here you have a very charming village, I grant you that. But the time has caught up with you. The population is growing, and so is the traffic. And this means more roads. And if there are more roads, we've got to put them over somebody's land, whether they like it or not.
Yeah.
But you mustn't only look on the black side. Think of all the visitors you'll have when the new road is completed. Think of all the tourists who'll come to Warrington Green when the new M17 is finished.
This is Winefall Wood.
You won't be just a little backwater off the map. You'll be right in the middle of things. Warrington Green, the new centre.
My dear fellow, this is Winefall Wood.
Eh?
I thought something was wrong. Your road doesn't go anywhere near here.
What?
You've come to the wrong place.
You mean to tell me this isn't Warrington Green? Cecil, we've come to the wrong place.
Though I told you so, wouldn't listen.
Tell me, indeed, you did no such thing.
I told you once, I told you twice. I said I don't think we're on the right road. What did you want, a memorandum in triplicate?
I said, if you remember, that we should have turned left here at Lower Badgington. But you wouldn't listen.
Well, if I had, we would have gone over Beachy Head. You wanted to go right.
I wanted to turn left.
I beg your pardon, you wanted to go right.
Left.
Right.
Left.
Right.
Left, right, left, right. Here are your plans. Forward, march, and don't get lost this time.
Well, not down this part of the world, anyway.
Now, pray, what happens?
What happens? Well, we set out better late than never for Warrington Green.
And in which direction do we set out?
This is the way to Warrington Green.
I don't believe you.
In that case, you may go your own way, Cecil, and good luck to you.
I shall, Henry, I shall indeed.
Good night to you.
Good night to you, too.
Oh, so that's that. What a relief.
Yes, that's that for the moment.
They won't bother us again.
How do you know?
Of course they won't.
Oh, it's always the same story. Just show a bit of fight and they soon run away. That's right, isn't it, Jenny? And now, yes, the golden hour of opening time is upon us. I think we should all proceed in an orderly manner to the wheat sheaf. I could do with a pint. Coming?
Coming?
I'd like to sketch those trees over there before the light changes. We'll join you in a moment.
You can sketch those tomorrow.
Of course she can, but I rather think she wants to do them now with your assistance. I thought I was supposed to be the dim one of the family. Frank!
Hello there.
A lovely meeting, don't you agree?
I do indeed, Mr. Rowley.
I think we should go to the pub and celebrate.
A good idea.
We'll see you two
Right
later.
a moment.
Poor Uncle Cecil.
He's all right. John,
Hmm?
John, I think I've got to leave this village.
Leave? You've only just arrived.
I know, but I've only got a fortnight, and time's running out. I must move on.
Move on. Do you really want to go?
I do. And I want you to come too. You could, you know.
But I don't understand. Honestly, I don't. You've only just begun to work here. Why do you want to go?
I don't know. It's difficult to explain.
I see.
Once upon a time there were lovers. I wonder where they are today. History seems so up that way. Lovers seem to fade away. And right now I was wondering if we would be like them someday. Visions and dreams can seldom come true, but love just goes that way. Summer days of happiness Hooray.